Yes, and what's going on? Stephen Howson outside the Optus Stadium. United have just absolutely bitch-slapped Leeds 4-0. Hey lads, come on, all get in the back, come on. Right, United have just bitch-slapped Leeds in the Optus 4-0. We saw goals from Marcus Rashford, we saw goals from Mason Greenwood, we saw a penalty from Tony Marshall, and we saw Phil Jones actually doing something in a box. I was really happy to see the four things that we said in the preview come off. That was the headers at the corners, that was Mason Greenwood getting a goal, that was pressing, and that was also something else that I can't remember what we said. But we got all four of the things that we said in there, and I'm absolutely delighted with that. It definitely looks like there's two 11s starting to emerge from Manchester United, and how crazy is it that Mason Greenwood is in the first choice 11. Now I think come the Premier League season you're probably not going to see that. You might see Tony Marshall brought in there, you might see Jesse Lingard brought in there. I don't think you're going to see Mason Greenwood as part of that first 11, but he's doing himself no harm whatsoever with the clinical performances that he's putting in, where he's absolutely smashing it. And I'm so glad that he managed to get a goal today, and it was such a clinical goal, and I was happy with the whole process of the goal. We spent a lot of time over the last week talking about identity. We spent a lot of time saying what is a Manchester United goal. What we know what a Manchester City goal is, we know what a Barcelona goal is. What is a Manchester United goal? And tonight we saw what I hope is a Manchester United goal. Good play by Paul Pogba. Aaron Wan-Bissaka passes a ball from the byline into the box, and that's important. It's not a cross where it's a bit 50-50, you can get a header on it. It was a pass. And this is what Manchester City do extremely well. This is why you see Sterling and Aguero and all these guys tapping the ball into there. It's an easy finish for the forwards. And people can dismiss that if they want and say that it's only an easy finish. Doesn't matter. If you give me 50 easy finishes a season, I would be absolutely delighted. So I'm really happy for that. Marcus Rashford took his goal. Phenomenal. The little scoop to bring it inside the box. The calmness to then pass it into the opposite cheek. Marcus Rashford is developing as a number 9 under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And I cannot wait to see what happens with that guy this season. Aside from that, in the second half it was a little bit disappointing. That back four just simply cannot press, and I think that is probably going to be evident. Or not going to not press, it can't pass, it can't get the ball going forward. I thought Angel and Andreas Pereira were the only two that looked comfortable in possession in that team, that they could actually go on and do something. And I like this squad that's starting to form. There's so many academy players in there, and a bit of a shout out actually to Scott McTominay, because I wasn't his biggest fan, but he's really winning me over with the performances that he's got in there at the moment. Listen, I'm really happy with it today. You guys in the comments, give me your man of the match. What do you want to start seeing in the next game? Where are the holes that you think we need to plug? Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you later. Yeah.